Well, even the skies overhead have deemed it fitting to contribute to this occasion as South Africa's Kaizer Chiefs take on Atlético Mineiro of Brazil, set against the backdrop of a good old-fashioned, high-felt thunderstorm. There's been a few flashes of lightning here at the Nike Centre in Soweto. Now Nzama. This is where Chiefs might be able to profit on the break. Tlengwa. Forces a save out of the goalkeeper. It was a cross, but it gave the keeper all kinds of trouble, all kinds of problems here. Now Mayiwa picks it up. It's a bit of a loose touch, but he gathers and shoots. Mayiwa just over the crossbar.
That's more like it from Kaizer Chiefs, and you mentioned it on the break. They were very quick to get forward. Now, it's one thing to break quickly, it's another to get numbers into the box. They got them in there and they were very adventurous. As this ball comes in, 3 in the box, a 4th arriving, which keeps the pressure on, and while it meant for desperate times defensively, and even on top of those 4 inside the box, you need those further out to keep the pressure on once again, and it's beautifully done up until this final shot, which isn't a bad shot, by the way. Oh, defensive mistake, then there's trouble here, big trouble. Balti was fouled, but nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong then in the closing down right from the front. It's an individual error, and it's Mineiro that take advantage then. Gifts for the Brazilians.
An absolute gift. Kaizer Chiefs will be furious with themselves. That's not what they wanted. They've worked so unbelievably hard so far. Well, I feel they've gone for the wrong option there. It's always better in a indirect free kick situation to lay the ball off, then you take the wall out of the equation.
It was always going to be difficult from that range to get the right amount of power, to get it up and down, and
nicely done. Radebe throws it through, real chance. Kaizer Chiefs with the opportunity to draw level, they can't. Nzama, well, he timed his run beautifully and the ball was threaded through so well, and then in the end the keeper makes an excellent save with his feet.
Going one way, Mendes, and then he adjusted well. That's a super save of the match so far. But others one is seeing his side come close and get a positive. They're first on target, by the way, in the way of shots.
Oh, here we go. Shot comes in. Man, it's a good one.
Oh, what a
Wiseman, Mayiwa.
Save of the tournament so far.
It's a great trap there. Bengu. Ball over the top. And a real chance. Well, what is the referee decided?
Should be this. There was a nudge there. There was a little nudge. Was spotted by the referee. The near side official didn't pick it up. The referee did. Great call, that.
Really is a great call. For the first time, he's timed his run perfectly. It's drawn blood, but it's also drawn a penalty. He won't mind one bit. Tlengwa, the man who got 5 goals in one day last weekend. Kaizer Chiefs need this goal so badly. Mayiwa versus Mendes. Mendes saves. What an excellent save that is. My word. That's the 3rd time when he's pulled off an absolutely jaw-dropping intervention in front of goal.
One of those days.
Let's go!
That's a good option there. Now Bunting combines really well here with Lesaka. Now back to Bunting. Ball across. Lesaka touch lets him down. That was a real opportunity for Kaizer Chiefs. The build-up play was very special.
Eye-catching. Flowing movement going forward, nice one-touch movement, great movement off the ball to complement it all up until this point. And it's 2 players from the halfway line up until here, and that first touch on the move.
Kaizer Chiefs had plenty of chances. They had one last chance right in the final minute. It wasn't to be. Mayiwa puts his head in his hands. He fought so hard. He deserved to score a goal. Nzama had a chance, a really good chance, but Mendes stopped everything that came his way. He was an impenetrable wall. In the first half, João Vitor and Brunel were the men who kept Kaizer Chiefs at bay.